Hi guys, this is Nightmare 3464. We're going to continue reading A Three-Way Romance, Chapter 2. Hope you guys enjoy. Veronica's point of view. I was walking to school wearing a red hoodie, jeans, along with my black socks, dark blue Converse. I listened to my music through my purple headphones. Today was pretty warm and bright. Just a couple more days until summer break. I muttered to myself as I look up to the sky, my eyes meeting up with the sun. Shining my eyes, I looked down and suddenly I bumped into a lamppost, falling backwards, landing on my butt. Ow, crap, I muttered out loud, looking to see a note hanging off a nail. It had a picture of a circle with an X in the middle, above it saying no eyes, always watching. I helped and muttered, it must be some band. I stood up and walked past the note, grunting. Arrived in school, I sat on my desk. I thought about the note and wondered, what if I should have taken it? Then, out of nowhere, someone tapped on my shoulder to see Tim and Brian. Oh, hi guys, I said, happy but sad tone. Hi, Veronica, Ben said. It's good to see you, Veronica, Tim said. I said, both of them smiling at me, blushing. I turned and got my mathematical book out. Veronica, we want to ask Brian started looking at Tim, if you would like to join us on a company trip with us. Tim finished. I turned my face and thought about it. How can I say no to both puppy dog eyes they give me in defeat? I nodded my head and smiled, giving them the sign that I would go. Yes! Both of them cried out in amusement. I smiled, but soon ended. My head shot up with pain. I grabbed my head and trying to stop it, but it was no use. After a couple of seconds, the boys realized and rushed to the side of me. Veronica, Brian said, "Are you okay?" Tim finished, like usually they do. I'm fine. I started. My body began to feel numb. My skin paled. Tim and Brian nudged onto me, stopping me from falling fainting on my face. I began coughing and my vision began to blur as soon as I blacked out. I woke up in bed, dressed in my bedclothes. How did I get here? I thought, pulling the covers off me. Then something stuck in my mind. I remembered the incident. I randomly blacked out in class with Brian and Tim. Wait, if they took me home, they must have. I blushed at the thought of Tim and Brian changing me into my PJs. I quickly shook my head, it off my mind. I went downstairs to the kitchen. I just needed something to clear my mind. Hopefully that cheesecake I had in the freezer. I stumbled and headed towards the kitchen, towards the freezer, and pulled out and opened it. And to my surprise, the cheesecake wasn't there. I felt like Darth Vader moment, falling to my knees and shouting no. I giggled and stood up. I knew straight away who had stolen the cheesecake. Tim and Brian, you sneaky thieves. I smiled and took the plate out and placed it in the dishwasher. Once I had done that, I made my way to the living room and went to the couch and laid on top of it and watching TV. After a couple of hours, I turned the TV off and walked to the kitchen once again, locking the door until suddenly at the end of the garden there was an opening to the forest, and I saw something run past into it, the little opening. I stared at a minute as my mind said, should I enter or not? But curiosity got the better of me. I ran upstairs, quickly changed into a hoodie and some jeans. I put on my sneakers and I grabbed my flashlight and walked out of the house and walked towards the opening. My flashlight shined over the ground.